Ladies and gentlemen, this is Carmine Sabia for Explain America, and the Trump vice presidential sweepstakes just got real interesting. Forget everything you thought you knew, because you don't know it anymore. Before we get started, please make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Those little things really help us out, and they help our channel continue to grow. Also, if you want to see Trump back in the White House with his new vice president in 2024, smash that join button, become a member of this channel. It really helps us out. A lot of talk has been made about the vice presidency this week. When this week started, actually over the weekend, everybody was convinced Ben Carson was the leader. He was the front runner. But then Trump said the vice president pick would be at his debate. And then people said, well, there's only 3 people that have signed up to be there. It's Burgum, Rubio, and Tim Scott. And then people said, well, wait a second. No, I'm sorry. It wasn't even Tim Scott. It was Burgum, Rubio, and I believe Ben Carson. And then people said, well, but I thought Tim Scott was the front runner. Well, I thought Marco Rubio was the front runner. Well, now it turns out there's going to be a lot more people at the debate supporting Trump. And so the vice presidential pool is a lot bigger than we thought. And again, who does the Biden team really root for to win this? Who's better for them? Who's better for us? You guys know. I have put my endorsement on Tim Scott. I love Tim Scott. If not him, Marco Rubio. Those are my 2 guys. I think anybody else would be a mistake. Love Ben Carson. Love Doug Burgum. But these guys are very dry when they talk. They're very, there's not a lot of charisma there. And we are in a world where you have to have charisma. If Byron Donalds was a little older, he would be on top of my list, because I'll tell you why. Byron Donalds has an answer for every gotcha question the mainstream media hits him with. Watch any interview with this guy. They hit him with those gotcha questions, right? He has an answer every time, and he sounds better giving it than almost anybody I've seen. Almost anybody I've seen, because he just hits them right back. I mean, he doesn't and placate. No. He comes at them with full force. He's not afraid. I love that about him. He's definitely on my list of people for the future of this party. I think that guy is a superstar, and he's going to be a superstar. Just think he's a little young right now. But, again, he's a guy to keep an eye on as time goes on. Trust me on that. Byron Donalds for president someday. That's my guy. I love him. I want you to watch basically what they're talking about here about the vice presidential pick in this video clip I'm going to show you, and why the left is kind of melted down about it. And then I want you to leave your comments for me as to who you would pick for vice president in the comments.
Let's turn to the Trump sweepstakes. Here's some sound with the former president in Philadelphia that Dasha just referenced.
Most likely, yeah. He'll be there.
Have you decided who your vice president is?
In my mind, yeah.
Do they know?
No, nobody knows.
So for those who maybe couldn't hear clearly and couldn't see the subtitles there, he was asked, will your vice president pick be at the debate? He said yes, pretty sure they're going to be there, and that, yes, he in his mind knows who his VP pick will be, but nobody else knows. NBC News has reported that Trump is zeroing in on Governor Doug Burgum of North Dakota, Senators J.D. Vance of Ohio, and Marco Rubio of Florida as those possible top contenders. Matthew, anyone stand out on this list? Anyone the Biden campaign would need to worry about?
Well, first, I find it kind of funny that Donald Trump says the vice presidential candidate will be at the debate, and we know what he's going to do. He's going to unload a bus full of potential people that are all going to clamor by him. So there may be 15 people of elected officials at that debate that he can say, that person was there. So I find it kind of funny. I mean, I still believe, Anna, that the Biden campaign would be foolish to think that that's the list that Donald Trump is ultimately going to pick from. It may be, but I think their campaign process is going to be, well, we'll deal with it when this person comes out, because I still believe of those 3 picks, I still believe that somebody not on that list would be a better pick than those 3, because you just play their own words all of those folks own words back to Donald Trump during the course of the campaign. And they've said more negative things about Donald Trump than Joe Biden has said about Donald Trump, each of those three people on that list. So I think we all have to just wait and see, because as Donald Trump says, it's in his own mind, and the mind of Donald Trump is not something easy to fathom. So I still think it could be somebody off that list.